Oh, what's going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another just a talk here. Nothing to review. I just want to get your opinion, guys, about some things in the collecting world and whatnot. One of them that's, I kind of question myself is how much is too much when it comes to Hot Toys or other collectibles. Really, what I mean by that is that, let's say, War Machine is really expensive. It's a great figure, don't get me wrong, but it's quite expensive. It's like $400, and I love it. I don't have any War Machines yet. I sold my Iron Patriot, my War Machine Mark II, just to buy this figure. But the question still begs, because before War Machine, I was fine. Before I got War Machine, now I got War Machine. I think things are a lot better because on the scale of my collection. But I'm going to a point now where I have a lot of collectibles, as you can see around me here, that it's just another piece. It's just another piece to my collection. And now I try to take more pictures to post it on my Instagram. However, it's still $400 something. It's almost $450 factoring shipping or tax and all that good stuff. I guess the question begs is how much is too much, and how do you determine whether it's worth it or not? For example, for die-cast, is it accept? Because I think we come now as collectors that it is acceptable to pay a certain amount as long as it is a certain type. For die-cast, back in the day when Mark 42 first came out, I believe it was $309, and it was ridiculous for us back then because I was just like, man, I don't want to spend $309 for a figure, regardless if it's die-cast or not. But moving forward now, an Iron Man is almost like the Mark 7 is almost $430. $430 is a lot of money. I guess my question is, I just want to get your opinions on this one. How much can you justify something? Is it character driven? Is it how many accessories that it comes with? Let's say if it's the Winter Soldier is $400, which he is not, but let's say he is $400, but he's super cool. He comes with a metallic arm that's really die-cast, a second head sculpt, and all these bells and whistles that you can interchange him. I suppose if you're a Winter Soldier fan, that would be a dream case scenario. A Marvel collector, for example, would that something that you would buy? Let's say, just say he comes with tons of accessories, die-cast arm, light up whatever. I guess it all depends. But is there a cutoff for you guys? And I don't mean this as trying to justify or not justify the purchase. I just want to get y'all opinion. Just let's face it, this hobby is expensive and it's not getting any better. At some point, I imagine it's gonna come up to, like, right now the simple MMS is around $230, and that's the Movie Masterpiece series. That's nothing like this is Shuri category here, which is nothing against Shuri. She's a terrific figure. Actually, I want to own that, but at the same time, I was like, do I really want to drop $230? Because what happens is, if I get Shuri, I'll put him right next to Black Panther. But think about it, am I gonna buy Shuri without Black Panther? Most likely not. That's kind of like, unless I really like the and Shuri's like blowing my mind with the head sculpt, by the way. Unless I really like the franchise, like Dark Knight, I bought everything, like Blake, and all that good stuff. But with Shuri, I'm still thinking about it, man. But the head sculpt is it's like pushing me towards buying it. But I don't know. I think those are one of the purchases where if I buy it, I'm gonna review it, and afterwards I'm not even gonna touch it again, because I just can't formulate on my head what kind of pictures am I gonna take with her without Black Panther. And I think that's, I like the movie Black Panther. I don't like it that much, And just to put things to perspective, I started collecting back in 2012, so that's like 7 years ago. And when it first was announced, I find it really expensive to buy DX11, so I bought MMS 68. If you've been following me for a long time, I didn't start collecting 2-3 years ago. I've been collecting since the beginning, when the reviewers were up to bottom as Flipper King, Rhino Faruqi, Danobi was there back then. He's one of the OGs, I suppose. Xenomorph, Dean Knight, Denedy, those are the guys that I used to watch. And Sean Long, used to do a lot of Hot Toys. But back then, I was watching reviews before I buy these things because it's really important because these guys are super expensive. And DX11 was $275, and it comes with 2 head sculpt, a fantastic diorama. I know it's expensive nowadays, it's like $675. Had I not had him, and I had a hard time buying this piece. This is the DX11, and such an amazing figure, honestly, but looking back at it now, would I buy this piece? And it even has a light up base, honestly, with a fantastic diorama, like I said earlier. Everything that you can ask for a figure, and it was $275. And nowadays, $275, that is a regular Captain America. So I guess the question I have with you guys is that, do you guys have a cutoff? Like, I can only buy for up to this much. Like, 300 is max. I'm not, you know, MMS figure, because who knows? Like, we might be looking at an MMS figure for, you know, it's a regular standard figure with just a regular base. And that would be unfortunate, but that might be the world we're looking at. And again, I'm not saying if that's the case, I might still buy it, you know, depending, but I might be really selective. So let me know in the comments down below, guys. And also, if you guys want to talk about different topics as well, put it in the comment or message me directly here or on Instagram or Facebook. I've been trying to figure out how to do a live, what do you call that? Like a live channel chat kind of thingy with my camera here, but I'm having no luck so far. But if you guys are techie and you want to help the brother out, you know, hit me up in the comments and we'll work things out. We're gonna tag team this together, and you know, we'll make this happen. But until then, hit me on the comments, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.